Hey y'all, it's Nancy, the Handy Scandy. Thanks for joining me for another crafty venture. Today I'm playing with my gel plate and a bunch of different stencils and my alcohol inks. This is a smattering of the pulls that I created on the day that I played, and I just really wanted to share this process with you. I do plan on still doing a live in the coming days or weeks, and I will definitely give you all an alert to that, so that if you want to participate, you can certainly be there. So back to my gel plate. So this is, I think it's a 8x10, I'm not sure. Maybe, I don't know. I don't want to lie. Anyway, I will have it listed down below if I can find what size it is. I'll have to measure it. But I lay down just some alcohol ink, a couple colors, and then I'm putting down just random stencils. You can see I've got a mandala theme going on this one. And then I take some more alcohol ink and my solution. What is that called? Somebody help me. It's the alcohol solution that moves it around. I don't even know. Anyway, squirt both of those down. More inks, more of the solution. Spread it around just a little bit with the brayer, and then I pull the stencils up. And because it dries so quickly, you have to add something wet to be able to pull up the pattern and the colors that are there. So there I use just a little bit of gel medium. It's Artist Loft, I believe, and lay my paper down on top of that, and that's my first pull. Just some oranges and some pinks, maybe a little bit of yellow. I can't remember. I have no idea the names of the colors that I used, guys. I was just playing. So here we go again. Laying down the color. I've got two different colors going on. One's a coral, one's like a currant, raisiny, winey color. Using my brayer to spread it out, and I'm not just rolling the brayer, I'm lifting, rolling, lifting, rolling, lifting, because you'll never get it to spread otherwise. So I use my brayer with just a gentle roll to make sure all the air bubbles come out. More ink, more solution. Maybe I didn't put solution. There it is, the blending solution. And then sometimes I blot, sometimes I don't. Brayer it out again to make sure the color is spread. Dries really fast. Pull up the stencil, it leaves the pattern. Now here I've used way too much paint. So on this one I use the buff titanium, and this will show in the background, because the thing you have to realize with the gel plate is whatever you put down first goes in the foreground of your print. Whatever you put down back last is in the background, and I used way too much of the buff titanium. It ended up being an okay print, but it's not the way you should do it. I probably had enough for 4 or 5 prints there. But that's my second one. Pretty much the same stencils, different color combo, and of course the buff titanium in the background. So those are my steps, right? Lay down some color, lay down the stencils, lay down a little more color and the blending solution, pull up the stencils, lay down some type of wet medium, either paint or matte medium, to pull up the print, and then you put your paper down, rub it down to get out all the air bubbles, and then you pull. So for a little bit I'm just going to let music play while we watch the process, and I'll be back, and I may interrupt it from time to time if I feel there's some kind of explanation to tell you. And that's it, guys. We'll see you soon. probably my favorite of the night. Do you see all that color and pattern? That orange I thought was going to be a mistake. That's what ended up making the pull. I think it's gorgeous, and I wish my pictures did it more justice. Let's see what this one looks like. This one is one of my favorites as well, guys. Just wait for it. The colors are really nice on this one. And the fact that I used a gel medium so it makes a white background, I really like that. It makes a white background because the paper's white. I really like that one. Something to remember when you're choosing your colors is that color wheel, and I can't value a color wheel enough, especially if you are not familiar or comfortable with color theory. So to know the different color combos, analogous, complementary, etc. So grab yourself a color wheel so you make sure that you're making pretty color combos and not some mud, which I embrace some mud, don't get me wrong, but you don't want every print to look like mud. And remember, with this wet layer, you just need a little. You always need less than you think you do, and I always use way more. Remember, I'm still very much a beginner here. Very much a beginner. I'm sharing with you my learning process. I love those blobs of blue and the orange. So pretty. Wanted to see what I could get off the stencil. And I did get some. I wish you guys could have seen the stack of stencils. I don't think I even used a third of what I had out to use. And even though this video is kind of long, at almost 16 minutes, it's about an hour and a half worth of footage I've cut down. And there's more. There'll probably be a part 2. So you see with that one how you can still kind of see the pattern through the paint? That's the way you want it. You want even less than what I have there. Look at that one, that's nice too. Those pops of purple, love that. The general rule of thumb is to leave it until it's warm to the touch. Leave your paper on your gel press until it's warm to the touch and it'll pull up everything. I like those grungy bits around the corner of the plate, and I like the way it looks on the print, so I don't worry about that. I let it sit till I feel like it's done. And then I pull it up. It's usually not too long. Now at the very end, I let it sit till it's warm because I want to pull up as much of that grunge as I can. I do like leaving some for the next round because you never know what you're going to get. You know, that's why they call it unpredictable art. So let's see what this one looks like. It ends up being one of my favorites. And what I haven't told you is that while I'm brayering off my roller over on the side, I'm putting it into a art journal. There you go. So this is my first actual print in my art journal, and it's probably one of my favorites from the night. It's so pretty and so detailed, and I'm in love with it. Oh, I wish my pictures were better because this is so cool, guys. And the fact that it's in my art journal, I feel very accomplished. So I apologize for them being off camera, but this is pretty much my stack. I'm just showing you the blobs of color that really warm my heart. And keep in mind when you're doing this, you're not usually going to get, or at least I don't usually get a full page that I'm happy with, but there are certain parts and pieces, as it were, that you can use. You can cut them out. That's my favorite. Favorite. There they are, guys. I had so much fun. Thank you for letting me share this process with you. Let me know downstairs what you think. Up on screen should be a couple videos, or at least one video that you might want to see. And this is Nancy, the Handy Scandy. Thank you so much for letting me share this process with you. Let me know what you think. And again, keep your eye out if you're interested in a live, because I'll be back soon. Thanks, guys. Nancy, the Handy Scandy. I'm out. Bye-bye.